Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of Ask Anagen.
Yay!
Today we have Kinley back on the show.
Hello!
And we're talking a ton about waxing and makeup and a little bit about volume. So let's jump into it. I'm really excited about this. This is the newest thing that I bought myself, $20 on Amazon, really fun. I suggest you get it because it was nice to get mail. Okay, so let's jump in. What do you think about that? Excited about that?
I don't want to.
See? $19.99, Amazon. Okay, let's jump in. Ready?
Sounds good.
Got some heaters. Eliza wrote in and she's wondering what the benefit of waxing versus shaving. I'm guessing that we're going into summer. She's thinking about switching up a regimen. Kinley, what are your thoughts?
I love waxing, and it's that time of year, well, everyone needs to get it done. Waxing is great for your skin as well as removing the hair because it also exfoliates your skin so you feel nice and smooth. Shaving kind of gets rid of your hair at an angle, so it grows out at an angle, and that's why it feels sharp. Waxing gets the root out, so it grows in a little bit softer. And if you keep getting waxed, it'll grow in thinner and a little bit less and less as long as you don't shave in between. It's just all around a way better feeling. I just love it.
So that in saying then, when people say like removing your hair makes it thicker, so that's totally a myth then.
Complete myth, and I hear that all the time.
Myth busted. So good on that, Eliza. Cool, I think that's brilliant. Let's move on to question 2. And Melissa wrote in, I quit coloring my hair and I have absolutely no volume. Help. Cool, so Melissa, a couple things there. Thank you so much, number 1, for the question. Being that you quit coloring your hair, that's exactly why you're not seeing as much volume. What goes on when we color hair, and even at the most weak form of like a demi or semi-permanent color, we're still going in and like roughing up the cuticle a little bit within that process. I call it like chemical texturizing a bit. And we find that when we do that, and no matter whether we're like barely putting a glaze on you or we're lifting you 5 or 6 levels to a blonde hue, that's always going to cause the cuticle to have a little bit more strength as we're styling. So you're spot on for that. My suggestion would be, if you quit coloring, that probably happened for a reason, and not knowing exactly why, but my guess would be that you're trying to let something maybe grow in. I like to call it wisdom and or gray hair. And we have some really cool products in the salon today, if this does apply to you in this way, Melissa, that we can still go in and rough up that texture a little bit so that you keep your volume, but we keep it to be a very basically neutralized gray shade. So if that might pertain to you, I'd say that would be your solution. Otherwise, I would just say simply, coming into the salon and doing glazes here and there, I think that would help out your situation on the lacking of volume. Kinley, being a blonde, do you notice that?
A little bit, but I just have pretty coarse hair.
Right.
But I love volume. Give me more.
Right. In that way, like I said, for your higher lift, you're definitely going to see a bit more of that. Kinley has about 4 times the amount of normal hair on her head, so she probably never has a problem with volume.
Not really.
Poor thing. Poor Kinley. So let's move on from that. Thank you, Melissa, again. Danielle wrote in, and her question was, how should I be applying my makeup? ? And I use my hands, smiley face. Are you really happy about that? Kinley, what are your thoughts?
Makeup, finally we can chat about makeup a little bit. My forte. The beautiful thing about makeup is that there really are no rules. So the way you're doing things might be working for you or they might not. So whatever I tell you, you can definitely try, but if it's not working for you, that's okay. The thing about using your hands and some other makeup utensils is you want to make sure you're clean, your brushes are clean, or your sponges are clean. All different applications give different finishes. Your fingers are going to give more of a diluted look. Brushes are going to give you more of an airbrush finish, and sponges are going to absorb a lot of the product and not going to deposit a lot of product. So whatever way you're using, make sure you're always clean and disinfecting the items as well. And it just depends on what look you're going for. Maybe you need more fuller coverage and you're going to use a brush then.
Cool. So in that way, then you basically can choose how you apply per how much product you want on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so that I can understand that too a little bit, going through it, which one is going to apply the most product?
A kabuki flat top brush.
Okay, cool. And then the least is going to be
Sponge.
Okay.
Because it will absorb most of the product. And for applying more product on your face, you're going to want to use a synthetic brush because natural hair is going to absorb a lot too, just like our natural hair is going to absorb product.
Oh,
so if you
okay.
want to deposit more product on your face, use a synthetic brush.
Okay, so when you buy brushes right now, then in your kit, do you have a mixture of all, or do you prefer just synthetic?
I typically use synthetic for foundation, and then for bronzers and blushes, I use natural hair because
Okay.
I don't want to deposit too much bronzer or blush.
Oh, okay, cool. Wow. Well, Danielle, you just got a load of information, and it turns out that you're okay using your hands, but let's add a couple things to that, and you'll get your look even better.
Yes.
Cool. So episode 6 in the chapters of Ask Anagen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please keep your questions coming. Whether you're messaging them directly to us, commenting, however you'd like to do that, we'd love seeing those. And as always, thank you so much for watching and for the support. And we will see you soon.